Hello friends, it's Shabana from Yoga Explore. If you've clicked on this because you might be suffering from anxiety, or you might have blood pressure, or you're simply interested in synchronizing your breath to your movement in the yoga practice, then stick with me, my friends. I have one awesome breath practice for you. So when we have anxiety, one of the things that it does when our thoughts are out of control, they keep racing and racing and racing, the one thing that it does physiologically, it inhibits our breathing. Our natural breathing, which isn't, to be fair, particularly great anyway, because it just happens, right? We breathe in the background. We don't need to change the way we breathe, right? So when we already don't breathe in a great way, and then suddenly it becomes even shallower, our brain is going to send a signal out saying, hello friend, I am not getting enough oxygen. I can't breathe. It sends you that sentence out. And unfortunately, for some of us, that leads on to a full-blown panic attack. Okay, so that's for anxiety. For those people that have blood pressure, I think you know this, that one thing that it does, it gives you tension headaches, it gives you fatigue, it's all the symptoms that come with it. And there's a lot of evidence, a huge amount of evidence to suggest that one of the one of the most natural ways to reduce your blood pressure is by changing your breathing and making it deeper. So how do we do that, my friend? The way that we do that is by something called ding, 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 the Ujayi breath, otherwise known as victorious breathing, or the oceanic breath, because it makes an audible ha sound. This Ujayi breath in a yoga practice, or really for everyone that should be thinking about deeper breathing, because it's just healthier that way, is coming in from your abdomen all the way up, and then you exhale in the same way. So you really stretch out that breathing, make it super nice and deep, and then exhale the same way. So what do we do? How do we do the Ujayi breath properly? What I'd like you to do, my friends, is hopefully you're already seated in a comfortable position wherever you are, but just make sure that your back is a little bit upright and your neck has a little bit of space to allow the natural flow of your breathing, that allows the natural flow of your breathing. Place your hand in front of you and imagine that to be a mirror or a glass, and you'd like to make it super foggy. Okay, we're going to inhale, pretending we're sucking from a straw, so allowing that kind of powerful energy, and then exhale, making that same ha sound onto our mirror over here. Okay, so inhale and exhale normally. And now inhale, mouth open, making that ha sound. And then I'd like you to exhale onto your mirror. Super nice and foggy. And if you were to say to your mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, can you see me at all? It'd be likely to say, well, no, not really. I'm not really a mirror either. I'm your hand. But anyway. So that's the Ujayi breathing. Let's practice that one more time from our nose. No more cheesy jokes. Inhale. And then exhale. Awesome. So we're now going to practice that same breath, and we're going to do it from our nostrils, because that's where we practice the Ujayi breath. So placing your hands away from yourself, creating that space. And I invite you to close your eyes, and we're going to do that inhale and exhale 5 times. So close your eyes, my friends, and really settle into your breath. So that you know what it feels like when you practice the Ujayi breath. So inhale and exhale normally. And now inhale. And exhale. Inhale again, my friends. Exhale. Inhale, feeling it coming from your belly to your chest. Exhale. Inhale again, my friends. And then exhale. And one last time, inhale. And exhale completely and radically. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Wasn't that just an amazing moment? That's what the simple act of deep breathing can do for us. It just allows us to say, it's okay, gets us into a meditative state of mind, allows enough oxygen into our body, which accesses our parasympathetic system. And when we're having those anxious thoughts or high blood pressure, it just, it gives you enough oxygen to say, it's okay, you've got this. And that is just awesome. Finally, the last thing that we like to do is, if you do yoga and you're interested in the yoga side of it, then what we'd like to do is synchronize that very breath to our movement. So what I suggest you do is, when you do yoga and you go to a yoga class or you practice with me or anybody else on the internet, stay with your breath. Stay with your breath and the movements will come. And if at any point it's going too fast for you, just get into child pose, back into your breath, and then back into those poses. Because really, that's the experience of yoga. We want to do yoga because it allows us to be within ourselves. It tells us to slow down. Because everything else is like super fast and pacey and crazy and all those different things. Super fast and crazy, pacey. So we want to slow down. So when we inhale and exhale, what we like to do is almost like synchronize it with our movement. So we want to inhale until we arrive at the pose, and then exhale when we arrive at the next pose. So let's practice that together. Place your hands in palm position in front of your heart. And we're going to inhale, taking our hands up over our head, place them in a palm position over our head, and then exhale the way back down. Again, choice is yours. I invite you to close your eyes just to really immerse yourself in this for a second, or just keep watching the video and we can do it together. So inhale. Hold it for a second. And then exhale. Bringing your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, extending it all the way out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Relaxing here, open your eyes. And that, my friends, is the Ujayi breath. Stay connected with it, keep practicing it, deepen your practice, deepen your breathing, and hopefully if you have those moments when your anxiety or your blood pressure is a little bit out of control, just hopefully train your brain to come back into that breathing, and it will be awesome for you, and it will tell you that everything's okay and you've got this.